So today, the reason that I joined you guys is that I mainly wanted to talk to you guys about self care and the first step that comes with it. Now, before we get started, let me just try to synchronize this and make sure that I am up and running. The first thing that I want to talk about is today is self care, and I wanted to spend like couple of minutes to really dive into the most important step that goes into self-care. A lot of time we have this massive amount of books, videos, publishing about self-care, how important it is, self-actualization, and all of this nonsense that is out there, and gurus that are coming about. And I just want to say one thing: self care doesn't have to be difficult. You don't have to have millions of dollars, access to yachts, boats, things of this sort to be able to take care of ourselves. The only thing that you need for your self care is your ability to understand and recognize you as a person. Self care. It's not teachable. You can't learn it. No one, I cannot tell you how to care for yourself, but here's the thing that you can do for you. For you, you yourself can change your whole world by understanding what matters to you, by understanding what you care the most for, what makes you happy. You know, that's what makes things happen. You have the ability, is recognizing that at this point, I have the ability to take care of myself, to accept me for who I am, regardless of the flaws that I have or the issues that I have. I am here and I can do it. I see one comment: truth is power, plan to create our story. Very somebody says lesson, explaining demons and judging and living. Very interesting. We all have our beliefs. We all have our all of our ways of looking at life. There is no right way, there is no wrong way. What's important is for you to accept you for who you are and sit down. Truly take a couple of seconds to sit down. Give yourself the time, give yourself the freedom to be you, and then sit down with your thought. Sit down on your bed tonight before you go to sleep. Ask yourself, what do I want from this world? What do I want to accomplish? Where do I want to go? Who do I see myself as? That's the biggest self care that you could ever do to yourself. Asking yourself questions that you would have otherwise never asked yourself. And trust me, if somebody else asks you this question, you get offended, because these are harsh questions. These are reality questions, and reality questions, they have negative connotation to it because we take an offense. When someone tells us something that we don't like, we take offense. So we try to hide ourselves. We try to hide these emotions. Whatever your belief is, whatever your outlook is into life, take that and remind yourself that in order for anything to happen in your life, you have to take care of you, and you have to ask yourself harsh questions, questions that are not easy to answer, questions that are difficult, questions that at times makes you wonder, do I want to do this? Do I want to go there? Do I want to reach this spot? The answer is maybe yes, maybe no. But whatever it is, it's going to help you recognize where you are. Think about it. Your mind, your brain is like this bunch of papers smushed like that. Now, if you want to go to your brain and take out each single thought, sort them out, and put them in the right place, it's not going to happen. The only thing that you can do is to recognize that your thoughts, your beliefs, your thinking are at this time not in the right place. So you give yourself a little time, a little understanding, a little compassion. You ask yourself tough questions. It might put a bent on your papers. It might make it smaller. But if you give it enough time, with a little bit of effort, it can go back to its original state. It just takes time. So you have to ask yourself, do I want to take those time for me? Do I deserve to have that time, that freedom of being me? You know, I was working with a client today, and one of the major issues that she was indicating towards was that she feels lost. And it's true, a lot of my clients have that feeling, have that thinking. They feel lost. And as sad as it is, it's all of us today. We at times feel lost because we feel emotionally unavailable to ourselves. So be available to you. Give yourself time. Give yourself respect. Give yourself the understanding that you deserve. And today, ask yourself the questions that matters to you. And don't be afraid of the answers that you get. Explore those answers, accept those answers, understand those answers, and put them into actions. One step at a time. And your first step towards a happier life starts today with you acknowledging your own flaws. Because it's through your flaws that you can grow. As always, thank you for watching. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. I love to have you back here. And I'll see you guys on the next one.